I think that did it. Let's see here. Getting audio. Okay. Almost there. Do this. Bring this over here. Expand this out. It's a shame I can't do this before the stream starts to test. That works. Excellent. Don't need to minimize that. But that can go away. This can go away. Copy this. Move this down. Move this over here. Post this over here. And click. Streaming Star Explorers now. There we go. And stream looks to be good, and nothing I can do right now about the bitrate, but that looks fine. Okay, cool. Back to the game. Immediate cuddles. Hello. All right, let's just dive into this. You said new game, so I'm going to do new game. The options were new game or try to get that last achievement, and I think your logic is sound. I might be able to just keep an eye out for a relevant planet in here. So let's get this game started. Let's enter the name of the save. I'm just going to call it stream. That works. Is that not going to activate? Do I have to? Oh, click enter before I can read. So I have to click enter or press enter, and then I click OK. All the loading bars have some info under them. I'm not sure how to interpret all the info, but it is there. All right, urgent incoming message from the big giant head. That's the mothership.
Mothership transit complete.
It is? I don't see. Oh, the mothership transit is complete. All right. Here we go, beginning the new game. This is Commander Maki of the Earth vessel Altair. Since you are reading this, it means you survived Earth's destruction. Doesn't say what for. We've set up a beacon to help find the Altair. It's the green blinking star you should see up ahead of you in Sector 43. We are in need of help, so please warp to our location, then we can talk, or then you can talk to Professor Ignatz, who will explain the details. The Altair is the last of Earth's motherships. Here, you will be able to receive your mission requirements, buy or sell items, and find quests to complete in exchange for quants, which is money. Note, it is a good idea to stay near the mothership until you have a good grasp of how the star chart works. Also, our trader has an upgraded star chart you should consider purchasing as soon as possible. Important. Ignatz has urged me to mention that here in the post-Earth universe, we use the Kelvin scale to measure temperature. Freezing happens at 273.15 Kelvin. 300 Kelvin would be a nice day on Earth. Always check your suit's temperature range in your inventory before landing on a planet. And 0 Kelvin, obviously, is absolute zero, which is the point at which nothing is able to move in any way, shape, or form. which you will see me break that law a million times. Oh, I don't need to do that. They mentioned the star chart. Right now, we're aware of one place in the star chart. It is this little tiny box here, and there's some basic info, but we don't know how many stars or planets it has because, well, I don't have that upgraded thing. Star chart is empty. Sectors, stars, and planets appear only after they are visited. Click on a sector to see data and options. So I've clicked on it, but that doesn't really do anything, and I have to click over here to exit panel in order to leave this. I can bring up outlines and it will show the outline of the sector I'm in, and it will highlight stars and things that are selectable. It's hard to tell where I'm looking without me moving drastically. I do wish there were some, like, I don't know, up above skybox materials so that we could have some sort of interstellar medium like this is to know whether or not you're moving your mouse, but that's all right. So we need to go to the mothership. If I hit M, it's there. So let's warp to the mothership to complete the first quest of very few quests. Okay, incoming message. I thought I was going to dock, but I forgot that doesn't happen this early. Mission command. Professor Reginald Ignatz at your service. I will be in charge, assigned to give you...
Mothership successfully approached.
To give you mission details as needed. We've managed to rescue most of Earth's inhabitants on that ship. But we need fuel to get to another Earth-like planet. I did dock. If you choose to help us, which this would be a very, very short game if you don't choose to help, and we'll greatly appreciate it, we need to find planets with acnexium crystals. Check the stars in Sector 21 for planets with silicate rock, though not always. They are known to have the acnexium we need. Find the crystals underground in caves, then drop a beacon around the planet from space to let us know you've found it. Unfortunately, you can't board the Altair yet. The airlocks seem to be jammed at the moment. Maybe our engineers will sort things out by the time you get back. We need those acnexium crystals, but feel free to explore any nearby stars first. Stick with standard stars or red giants if you want to find planets with moderate temperatures. You may want to find some more resources, upgrades, or weapons before traveling to a distant sector. Also, check out the star chart and see how it works. It's a valuable tool when exploring the galaxy. Sectors, stars, and planets will only appear in it after they have been visited or scanned. Target sector will highlight the sector where you need to find acnexium, and show overlay will allow you to see the sector in your main view screen. Okay. Exit panel. I can trade, and there is this to trade. It has a price of 524. I only have 200 quants and a towel. The towel has the very useful information of being dry, but also if I get out of here, let's there should be, it used to say don't panic or something like that. Maybe I'm mistaken. Anyway, I will get out of this interface and show you the ship. There's not much to it. You can see that the universe continues to cartwheel around outside. I am docked to the mothership over here, but it says the mothership airlocks are not functioning. Oop, I turned too fast. Mouse sensitivity from one game to another, inconsistent. So this is where important things happen. I can heal by spending some time in that little contraption over here. Can I change my mouse sensitivity controls? Mouse sensitivity, let's drop that down a bit. Okay, okay, and okay. That's much better. And this is storage. I don't need my towel, so I'm just going to place the item in storage. And I keep hitting escape to leave that. Back here is the shuttle. I can't go anywhere with it, but from the shuttle bay you can see, once again, space is zipping around outside. Use the airlock to enter the mothership. So what I'm meant to do now is find a planet. So I must first undock from the mothership by backing away. I'm going to hit space to change the controls to mouse control. And I'm going to back up, reversing my ship through space. This is the Altair, the last beacon of mankind. And here we are in Sector 43. A quick rundown of my information panel down there. I have selected the mothership, and so that's what the object type is. Distance is, well, it's in astronomical units, which is supposed to be the distance from the sun to Earth, but I think it's a little funny for the mothership specifically. That's all right. Target sector is the sector I'm in, 43. Population, 1 billion humans, and they all fit in about 30 spacesuits apparently. Current fuel 236 with a maximum on the right of that of 300. Ship condition 100%. And then over here, the mothership is run by Acnexium fuel. The size is 150 kilometers. There we go. The distance to the ship now is 0.11 astronomical units. Let me hit reverse. Let's see if that goes up any. It does not seem to. That's okay. And fuel required to get here, it says 30, but we're here, so right off the bat it's a little bit squirrely. That's alright. So we are meant to find some planets in another sector, and if I bring the sector map up, the star chart, this says that we are in Sector 43, and I need to go to Sector 21, which is over here. So now that I have targeted that sector, let's see what happens. The skybox is, or the selection box is no longer here. It is now over here. Excuse me. And there are lots of green selectable places. They are meant to be... Oh, I know what the difference is. I don't have the fancy star chart object yet. So let's come back to this sector here and see if there's any planets worth visiting nearby instead of zipping over to another sector. This is selected here. What stars have we got up above? It looks like none are up here. There is a star there. It is a red dwarf with 7 planets. Fuel required 32. We'll think about that one. We've got another one up here. It's a standard star with 4 planets, and that's fuel required 17. Now, I think either there's a disparity between how much fuel is required and how much gets used right off the bat, or maybe, and this is an experiment for me, maybe that's something that I earned later on. So let's see if this goes down to 219, I think would be the right number. Let's go here. Warp to star, standard star.
Warp engines engaged.
Yeah, that wasn't 17.
Star system
Oh, 7.
successfully approached.
All right. So here we are in a whole new star system, and the star temperature is 5,000 Kelvin. The star name is Sector 40, Standard 43 Sector. First star encountered, so that is a 1 there. So S for standard, 43 for the sector, and 1 for the order in which we encounter the stars. And there's other stars that we can click on much further away, but oh, that's a red giant. That's why it's so big. Let's see here. There is some debris, probably an asteroid, I hope. Yeah. But most importantly, if I were to turn off the overlay, it would be hard to determine where you're meant to be looking. You could see some planets, but I like to keep the overlay on to help me find where I'm supposed to go. And we have a number of planets here. 4. Not all of them are probably going to be safely visitable, but we'll see. This one, silicate rock. I haven't scanned it yet, but apparently the computer knows. But now that I've scanned it, it's in the system. Silicate rock, no atmosphere, no liquid. The temperature is unsurvivably cold at 30 Kelvin all the way up to 402 Kelvin. So I'm not going to go there just yet because my suit can withstand the 402. It might be a little itchy for those top 2 degrees, but it can only go down to 200, and this goes down to 30, and so this planet will kill me real fast. I have no resistance to radiation, mercury, ammonia, or acid, and I have very little deflection. But my suit is fully repaired, so that's nice. I have also on my person a very simple blaster, well, a laser pistol, and it has some ammo, not much, and it does a very small amount of damage. Alright, let's see what this planet is. Scan it into the database. It is igneous rock, no atmosphere, no liquid. Excuse me. Again, unsurvivable temperatures. Let's look elsewhere. The green ones are often promising, but this is also just, it stays too cold. It actually has an atmosphere with sand. What about this guy? Gas giant, can't do anything, but I'll scan it. Well, that's a bummer. Standard star, and I can't do anything right off the bat. I could demonstrate what it's like on this planet. Might be doable at noon. Let's go look. Let's see if I can test it out.
Solar engines engaged.
There are asteroids, and I can
Orbit disengaged.
shoot them and get some materials out of them. So if I blow up the asteroid and go fly towards its debris, it will automatically pick up some items. They don't go into my inventory, they go into the ship's inventory. Wow, you're a big planet. Orbit.
Solar engines engaged.
While that's happening, let's go look in storage. And you'll see that I got the iron ore
Warning. Planet contains hazards.
and the iron
Proceed with
ore.
caution.
Let's go ahead and stack them together so they only take up one spot. There I go, hitting escape again. Alright, what time have we got here? It is day. Day has just begun, so I'm going to give it a little bit of time. I'll just walk slowly and casually. I'm in orbit around a planet, so now I can go down to the surface. And here we go. Every planet gets its own randomly generated terrain and conditions. Ow, I'm taking damage. Oh, all right, at the top of my screen, you can see my health is 100. My suit is taking some damage, that green bar. My jetpack is the yellow bar there. My air is running low. It is currently 402 degrees during the day. So this planet has no cool. I will try to just make a quick jaunt around the surface to see what I can find along the lines of caves and see if maybe a cave might be survivable. These planets wrap around, so I'm going to run in one direction and find the back of the shuttle. There it is. I turned on a beacon by hitting the letter B, doing it over and over again to demonstrate. I have not found a cave. Aha! Alright, let's see if I take damage in here. I'm not taking damage. Let's turn on the flashlight. Ah! Quest complete. I found some acnexium right off the bat. I didn't even need to go to another sector to find some for myself. If I sprint, it uses my oxygen more, so I'm not going to sprint. All these caves are randomly generated. And it's hard to see, but on this little mini map that I have here, if I look straight up, you can sort of make out that I've got pathways. And if I look over there, you can see that there is a pathway, but it's not connected to anything. Oh, I missed that. There are some cave systems where it's just this massive, elaborate, interconnected network of things. And then there's some where it's just like this, a few brief little tunnels, and that's all there is to explore. Not much to get. I could have blasted some of that wall back there, but I don't have an explosive weapon yet. I'll get one eventually. And here we go, back to the suffering. Here's the ship, or the shuttle. Let's get back on here. So I have more acnexium. That's good. I will deposit some into my ship. I can do that anywhere by bringing up my inventory and using the item. And I still have 13 acnexium left over. I've now refueled my ship, but that's what it looks like to go on to a planet and suffer. I will back away, deorbit the planet. And once again, it doesn't actually look green, it's just highlighted.
Orbit disengaged.
Alright, let's reverse away from the orbit. Turn on the manual navigation. Got a couple things here. Is this? That's that red dwarf. This is the brown dwarf. Those 8 planets are going to be insufferably cold. So here's my plan for this, not only the stream, but also this series of playing on this specific world. And that is, I want to do a sort of completionist thing where I keep track of all the different types of planets I encounter and all that, and have an ongoing list of places where there's artifacts and life and all that kind of stuff. I can come in here now that I've visited a star. I can click on this star, zoom into the planet level, and it shows that I am here. It shows the mothership is over here. And these are all the planets that I've scanned into the database, which is all 4 for this planet. You may notice that even though I'm aware that there are other stars in the sector, I haven't scanned them, I have not visited them, so they don't show up. And without that special gear, there's less information that I can know. But now that I've visited a star, it shows in this sector there are 5 stars and approximately 18 planets, but that number is a little iffy, almost across the board, but it's fairly close, usually within about 10 more or less of how many planets there are in the sector total. So I've been to 4, and that leaves about 14 unvisited, and the red dwarf and the brown dwarf, excuse me, those are going to be way too cold generally in their planets. So I guess, I'm not going to demonstrate right now, but you can get stuck in a star's gravity well. The only way to get out of the gravity well is to either warp to another star really fast, or go to a planet if you can select one fast enough. You can, however, just manually fly and go chasing asteroids if you wish. See if I can cut this one off. There we go. Get some more materials. You can only get ores, no gems, unfortunately. There are 5 kinds of gems. They are the acnexium, which is used as warp fuel. There's ruby, emerald, sapphire, and diamond. And those will show up in loot that I find in the various dungeons and chests and things. Alright, so I need to go back here to star chart. Right, target sector, come over there, exit panel, and even though I have no direct information about what there is around each of the stars, I have a general idea. And so this says red giant with 4 planets. This says neutron star, that's going to be awful. Brown dwarf, that's awful. We have red giant with 2 planets. White dwarf, 2 planets, that's not going to work too well. There goes an asteroid. We have a red dwarf with 1 planet and a red giant with 1 planet. So far, it looks like this is going to be the best bet. with 4 planets. So let's go ahead and look. It says it's going to take
Warp engines engaged.
69.5 fuel to get there. I don't believe it. That took me 32 fuel.
Star
Less than
system
half.
successfully approached.
All right. Red giant. Lower temperature, much more massive size though. What do we have here? That is doable. We have a sulfur planet with oxygen, breathable oxygen air, so that's nice. Sulfuric acid for the liquids so don't go swimming. But the temperature, most importantly, is in our safe range generally. So let's, well, before we go to that one, let's see if we find a planet that's entirely safe, temperature-wise. Scan the planet. Ammonia vapor, that would cause some suffering. Silicate rock, but ammonia vapor atmosphere. What are you? Sand methane vapor. What about this outer orbit? There must be a planet. Here we go. You're a gas giant, aren't you? Yep. That's too cold. That was the thing I forgot to look at. Alright. Which one should I go for? Orbit 1 or Orbit 2? I am going to go for... This one is entirely in our temperature range, and I don't think the atmosphere causes the suit damage. I'll go here.
Solar engines engaged.
We'll find out. And then, if it does cause damage, then we could have just gone to the first orbit anyway. It is nighttime. Negative 150 some odd degrees of night.
Planet contains hazards. Proceed with caution.
The day-night cycle is basically, if you were to look from the North Pole down onto a planet, you would see that half of a circle, which is 180 degrees, is dark, and the other half is light, and that's how it's determined. Day-night cycle. Day starts at 0 and goes up to 180, and then it goes backwards to the nighttime. But if you sleep, even if you're not injured, I think that counts as sleep. If you heal, it drastically changes the day. So I'm going to do this at least once more. Excuse me. The hitbox on the button is a little particular. It is 116, so I'll do one more time. Rewind time by about 70 to 100. And let's check the time again. I don't want to go out at night. Not because it's dangerously cold, but because I like to see where I'm going. This little flashlight I carry with me doesn't illuminate the whole planet. It's just the immediate area around you, and by default it's off. And having it on 100% of the time has no detrimental effect, but it also doesn't help you illuminate the whole world. Oh! It's painful rain. But this planet has ruins, and this is important. I have found a world with ruins. Oh, look at the durability on my suit, just dropping and dropping. Those green cyclopean blocks were ruins of an ancient civilization that once survived here on this world. And here's some more of them. Frequently, there are chests around these ruins, especially around the locked door. This requires a diamond key. So ideally, there should be a chest right here with a diamond key, and I will just have to get off of this planet because of the constant suffering. Because if my suit, if that green bar reaches 0, then instead the damage goes to my health, and that's just no bueno. Excuse me. So let's see here. I have obtained acid resistance, 7.03 of it. So I'm going to use that item, add it to my current suit, acid 7. I hit escape again. And now I'll bring this up. Diamond key. You have to have the schematic in order to craft it. You have to be holding the schematic in your inventory. I'm going to need 19 silicon, 26 gold ore, and 377 diamonds. In my experience, it's going to be the diamonds that will be the most difficult to obtain. I'm going to go ahead and put this schematic in storage. I might as well put this in storage too. Oh, let's just select it all and place. I have copper ore 12, iron ore 9, and I'm just going to use this Acnexium because, well, I have traveled. I did not find a cave on that planet that I noticed. So let's go to the other planet, the one with oxygen. At least I'll have oxygen, and maybe it won't
Orbit disengaged.
be raining deathly fluids on my head. I don't know if I was taking damage from temperature. I don't think so. No, it wasn't, because I'm still within safe range. So that rain, that ammonia vapor, caused the rain, and it has also been my experience that if it rains, it constantly rains on that planet. So I need ores. I can wait for the planet to go by, otherwise I'll get drawn into its gravity well. Or I can fly down here. Oh no.
Warning. Ship has entered gravity well.
I'll just orbit the planet.
Solar engines engaged.
I was trying to maneuver so that I could zip through and pick up the... Oh, that's a neat little view of the star and the planet.
Warning. Planet contains hazards. Proceed with caution.
And pick up the ores that I just got from blowing up the asteroid, but the gravity well is too close. Alright, so 126. I'll sleep twice. Do that. Come on, and do that again. Oh, okay. I overslept. I do believe. Oh, not too bad. It's daytime. Now it doesn't say what temperature it is until you actually go down there, so this will be a surprise. Placing trees and plants, so that means there's life. And that's probably what the hazards are on this planet, is life. Nope. There is a cave. It's in the sulfuric acid, or whatever this liquid is. There are life forms over there, wandering around. They are non-intelligent life forms, and they are typically hostile. Let's see if we can... Yep, hostile. And when they die, they explode on this planet. Okay. I got a brain and an alien eye. And it looks like the only cave on this planet is under the water, and I'm not going there because it's a 100% submerged cave. I'm gonna risk. Ouch. And yeah, okay. And ouch. Well, this is just delightful. Because I just realized after I got on the shuttle that this is probably the best bet for me to find the actinium crystals. So I'm going to have to go into that water cave, poke my head in, see if there's crystals, and if there are, advance the plot line, because the other two planets are unsurvivably cold, and without lots of special gear, this whole process of exploration is just miserable. All right. Let's see if that damage was mostly caused by the temperature. Nope. Still suffering. I am going to die and I don't see any actinium. I'm gonna die! First death! So the way this game treats death is you never visited the planet. It was just a simulation. However, problem with this is when you die, you have to go to the main menu, and that completely exits the game and relaunches it automatically. So hopefully I have it set up with the correct image after this. But let's see how this goes. Yep, hang in there. Thorn of Night will be right back. So it looks like I'm going to have to go look at the other red dwarf, or a red giant. Load, stream, okay. Wheresoever you go, go with all your heart. Confucius. That doesn't sound like a Confucius say. Oh look! My durability on my suit is slightly back. Never happened. So the liquid is sulfuric acid. The temperature is unbearably hot.
Orbit disengaged.
But I can breathe. Alright. Yeah, that was too cold. This is highlighting the wrong sector. Star chart. Oh, I went through that sector to get to this one. Stars. Exit. Cool. Well, what's this one? Oh, that's the mothership, isn't it? Yep, that's the mothership. Are you the red dwarf? No, you're the neutron star. What about you? Brown dwarf. Or not red dwarf, I want red giant. Somewhere there are more stars in the system. Oh, what are you? Red giant? White dwarf. You look red and giant. You're a red giant. 2 stars, red giant, let's go.
Warp engines engaged. Star system successfully approached.
Imagine how awful that would be if this was just, you know, hardcore. You die, you die. You run out of oxygen, you run out of suit, and that's it. Humanity is lost. No planets findable. What have we got? Silicate rock, ozone, sulfuric acid liquid, and most of the time too hot. And sand, volcanic fog, also too hot. And there's never going to be anything on a volcanic fog planet. I guess we have to try this one.
Solar engines engaged.
Now on the mission log it said I should try to find a silicate rock planet, and it has been my experience that finding the appropriate materials is as random
Warning.
as the
Planet
rest.
contains hazards. Proceed with caution.
As random as the rest of the generation. When you first arrive at a planet, it should be right around morning, no matter what. So let's poke our head in, see if we can find a cave without dying. See if in that cave is some magnexium so we can move the story along. Because I want to get the missions done before I can actually do what I want to do with this series. And that is to be an actual star explorer. Already pain and suffering, sulfuric acid liquid. Let's go. Whenever my screen flashes red, it means I am receiving damage. Typically, that means in this situation it's the temperature at 509 degrees. I'm gonna... Oh, there's the cave. There can be up to 3 caves. Oh, well, I've seen a few that have more than 3 caves, but there can be typically 1 to 3 caves on a planet. Aha! There's one that's not in water. Come on, make it. Make it before dying. In! So that fizzing noise that just played was one of the other hazards, and that is life. There's this gaseous vapor creature. And there's that gas vapor creature, and they will try to kill me. And that boom, I think, is also part of the whole problem. Let's go around this side. Hello? Oh. Yeah, you are trying to kill me. Of course. You weren't at first. Ow. Your problem. Okay. I love it. Well, we know this planet has magnexium. Back to the main menu. That's a lot of the starts. I have started this game several times, and I think one start I was able to oh no, not new game. I think one game I was able to not die before I completed the first mission. It is entirely random. As a matter of fact, it's so random that you can get stranded and not be able to complete the game. You can you can choose to find a planet that is so far away that you cannot return to the mothership if you don't find Acnexium. And there are plenty of stars where there's just no Acnexium at all. No fuel, you're stuck, you're stranded. But this one has Acnexium. We've confirmed it.
Orbit disengaged.
No Acnexium found, but it was there. Am I losing my mind? Do I have to go back in again?
Solar engines engaged.
Wait. If I go down there again with my zero condition suit, I'm just going to...
Warning. Planet contains hazards. Proceed with caution.
Yeah. Wasn't that Acnexium? I swear I saw Acnexium.
Orbit disengaged.
I swear I saw the pink crystals. What's this planet got? Death. Alright. Let's pick another star system. Been there. Red dwarf, let's go.
Warp engines engaged.
Great show, by the way.
Star system successfully approached.
Come on, let me do things. We've got too cold. That for sure will kill me. We've got too cold. Too cold. Here's one that is too cold. Too cold. Too cold. And too cold. All right. So impossibly cold star. What else have we got? Brown dwarf, that's going to be too cold, but I have to go look.
Warp engines engaged. Star system successfully approached.
Too cold. Too cold. Okay. That's the mothership. Neutron star, that's going to be all too cold. Alright, what's this one? A dwarf. I'm gonna have to risk that one with the cave. I'm gonna have to do it, I think.
Warp engines engaged.
Because I thought for sure I found on the wall, just before I died, some Nexium.
Star system successfully
Yeah.
approached.
Release my mouse, please. Now, which one was it? It was... Wait a minute. Hold on now. No, I didn't. Let's consult the star chart. Planets. Was it this one? It was this one. Exit panel. Let's go to that one.
Warp engines engaged. Star system successfully approached. Solar engines engaged.
It's gonna be hot, but I might be able to get to the cave in time, and maybe there won't be a gas monster right at the entrance going to kill me. You can't kill them, by the way.
Warning. Planet contains hazards.
Let's see here.
Proceed with caution.
It's daytime. All right. Oh, look at my health going down. Yeah, that's undoable. I couldn't even make it to a cave if I wanted to. All right. Oh, this bug. I think that for some reason it believes, based on the way it's shaped, it believes I'm inside the planet somehow when it does that. I've had it show up a couple of times. Alright. Take all. Having this doesn't do me any good. Take all. I mean, I can sell my towel. Let's see if that will help me at all. Back away from the planet.
Orbit disengaged.
Find the mothership. Warp to mothership.
Warp engines engaged.
Heal. So I can sprint again. Look at that fuel just evaporate. trade. Sell.
Mothership successfully approached.
Sell. Sell my towel. Never sold the towel before. I don't know if there are any repercussions for doing so. I purchased the star chart upgrade. Sell all. Oh wait, I purchased the star chart upgrade, but I still have my quants. What? You know, I'm not going to complain. Let's buy some ammonia resist and some mercury resist. I can't afford that. Looks like I'm going to have to buy some fuel. Use. I can do some quests and try to get some money this way by finding rubies and alien scales and alien glands, and every time I come back there will be new quests for me and I can get some money that way. Could go back to the planet with life on it, but as I recall that was a atmospherically hostile planet anyway. Let's go back. Oxygen. I think this was the one with the life on it. I should have made a note, but I want to do that after I do the main quest. I wasn't anticipating it being this hard to advance the quest line. Let's get away from that. Have more fuel again. Warp back to the star.
Warp engines engaged.
What was the third one?
Star system successfully approached.
Scan the planet. Too cold. But how bad is it?
Solar engines engaged.
This is going to have to be a game of how bad can it possibly be? So how are you doing, Cuddles?
Warning. Planet contains hazards. Proceed with caution.
I hear life. I see pain. I see no caves. Alright. Now I'm slightly more prepared. I'm going to go back to the surface of the planet and just sprint until I'm just under, or rather just over half of my health remaining. That should give me enough time to potentially find a cave within range. Oh, come on. I did not find a cave. But I can keep doing this. Oh, I'm so injured that this is my sprint speed. Youch. 3 health. I cut that close. But I don't think I can find anything on that planet. And the other planet in this system is a gas giant, I believe.
Orbit disengaged.
Maybe a new game wasn't a good idea. How am I going to start a series partway through an existing game? That would just be awful. Okay, yeah, it's a gas giant. I mean, I haven't checked the neutron star. There are 7 planets. I bet you
engines engaged.
The warmest temperature we find is still going to be double digits. But let's see.
Star system successfully approached.
You don't get to navigate until after the scanning has finished. Which means there are some hazards when you approach a star system that can befall you before you are able to respond to them. And I will demonstrate those, I'm sure, eventually. Alright, every planet here is dark purple. We have, a triple digit planet. The closest one is triple digit. I'll just go ahead and scan it. Get it into the system. I'll scan this one. Double digits. We have a gas giant, which is somehow a gas giant at 40 Kelvin. We have another gas giant at 22 Kelvin. We have a very hard to see silicate planet at 21 Kelvin maximum. A 15 Kelvin planet. What are you? 76 Kelvin. Wow. Alright, what other planets are in this system? I am not there, excuse me. I have to back out to the sector to be able to see the new star in the sector map. Zoom in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've scanned all 7. Okay. So now what? Not been to the brown dwarf? Let's go there.
Warp engines engaged.
I've had some moderate luck on a brown dwarf.
Star system successfully approached.
But not this one. See, the problem is I have absolutely no armor left. And I have no means of getting new armor. There's the white dwarf. Let's go there and see.
Warp engines engaged. Star system successfully approached.
And by the way, I would have eventually had to make a new game anyway. Cuddles. So, might as well. See, this is warmer. That's the second planet. So where's the first planet? Tiny little thing. Right there. That's in range. But it's volcanoes. You know what? It's in range. I'm gonna try it.
Solar engines engaged.
Gonna try it. Prepare for some loud explosion noises. Here's what it looks like without the overlay. Look at all those fields of lava everywhere.
Warning. Planet contains hazards. Proceed with caution.
Yeah, it does. I'm going to rewind time a bit. Because that said 131 day. Ah, there we go. That's much better. Okay. Volcanoes are going to be going off. Meteorites are going to be landing. It's a mess. But I might be able to find a cave with Acnexium in it. And the important thing is I'm not dying. This volcanic world here has some tricks up its sleeve to try to kill me. But the atmosphere is tolerable. I have found no caves. Oh! I found a cave. In the lava. Which means the cave will be completely filled with lava as well. Using my jetpack to make sure I'm not getting hit by that falling bit of rock. I think that that's the only cave on this world. Wow! Come on. Find the sweet spot. Open the door. Well, at least the planet itself didn't kill me. There is that.
Orbit disengaged.
Which makes me wonder, should I probably have gone to that other volcanic planet? And did I scan it? I did scan that one. Planet already in database. Okay. So why isn't this a blue circle? I did visit the star, yeah? Let's go
Warp
visit it
engines engaged.
and step on a planet. Or try to.
Star system successfully approached.
How do you look in here? Stars, sectors, stars. So that's 6. And there are 8 stars in this sector. I'm around this one. I have scanned. There we go. Target the planet. Number 1. Okay. And this one here. I mean, it's hot. Probably gonna kill me.
Solar engines engaged.
But you know what? Let's see how bad. Just like with any good dungeon crawler that's worth its weight, there is a chance of finding nothing useful.
Warning. Planet contains hazards. Proceed with caution.
What hazards could they be? Could it be volcanoes? Alright, how hot is this? But there's a chance with some dungeon crawlers that the things that you find aren't going to help you, at least immediately. Ow. Oh, look how fast my health is going down. That's remarkable. And my dude said, ow! Let's limp our way back to the healing bay. Maybe I should have more thoroughly explored that very first sector we were in.
Orbit disengaged.
Well, no, I mean, that won't advance the storyline. I have to find a planet in this sector that has acnexium in the caves. I'll try it again.
Solar engines engaged.
Okay. Risk reward, risk reward. Can I make it to the cave before I burn to death? Oh wait. If I wait until nighttime, it will be 358 degrees.
Warning. Planet contains hazards. Proceed with caution.
So let's just make it nighttime by sleeping a couple of times. Yeah? It's still nighttime. Let's test it. Let's test that theory. Is the thermometer at top going to say temperature 358 degrees? Is it going to be raining sulfuric acid? It's 358. I want to stay here by the shuttle because it was almost morning, and I don't know. I've not tested this, but I don't know if the temperature just immediately skyrockets at morning. Yeah, this is the right planet with the gas vapors. What's that? What are you? You're just an island. You know what? I'm going for it. Oh, don't walk through the goop. Oh, maybe I'm not going for it. Because this acid will for sure kill me. Wait, no, it's the blue arrow that I need. That's the cave that I found. That's on the surface right here. Alright. Alright, don't stop and talk to strangers this time. Now, I was right. This has actinium. I did not imagine it. Now, if I had an explosive weapon, I could blast those and get past. If I had all the defense on my suit, I could go swimming, and there's a much larger cave down there. This up. So I was right. It just, because I died, it didn't register that I had found the actinium. Oi. Game. Come on. It's too hot. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna die again. Rip. Okay. So here's the plan. Go back to the planet at night. Pick up the actinium. Hop outside. The gas thing's trying to kill me. Poke my head out, find out it's daytime, go back in, time travel again. Because when you enter and exit a cave, it spins the planet halfway around. And then hopefully I'll be able to get... Yeah, I should have gone back in. You're right, I should have. Alright. Head desk. That's what I should do. Head desk. Okay. Load the game. Stream. Okay. I'm stubborn. That's why I'm doing this. I don't want to make a whole new save. I want to make this one work. Dang it. Alright. Confirm that it is nighttime. Bring up the overlay. It is daytime. So sleep once and that should... Well, actually sleep twice and that should put it firmly into nighttime. Okay. Check this. Now I see I have the actinium on my person. I wonder
Orbit disengaged.
no actinium found. So even though I literally have the actinium on me,
Solar engines
it doesn't
engaged.
count. Let's go ahead and put some of that, or all of it, in my fuel.
Warning.
Oh.
Planet contains hazards. Proceed with caution.
Planet contains hazards. I wonder what those hazards might be. Oh, let's make it, what'd that say, negative 70 something. Let's put it further back in nighttime. There we go. Follow the blue arrow. Pick up an echnixium crystal. Poke my head out. Poke my head back in. Let's keep doing this until it's for sure nighttime. Blue arrow. There'd better be some echnixium in here this time. Okay. So we've got a problem. I see the echnixium. I will try this method. I will try not dying. Engage pain. Go back in. Go back out. See if it's nighttime. That is so wild. Okay. I've survived. I'm going to try to see if the beacon will work. If it doesn't, then what I need to do is somehow find and obtain some sort of explosive weapon, which is to say a rocket launcher.
Orbit disengaged.
No echnixium found. I call shenanigans on that. Okay. Let's see here. Star chart. I'm on this planet here. I'm going to go edit. Echnixium. Behind, wall. And then I will go stars. I will edit this and say echnixium on night safe planet. The whole dancing text thing is troubling. Alright. So here's my idea. M. How far away are you? 82. Oy. Either way, this is in that first sector. This is in sector 21. While I'm in sector 21, I can re-explore all the planets and see if maybe there's some sort of world there that I can get some resources from. Let's see here, what do I have? Nothing. This is nothing. see here. Quests should be all new. Oh, no, they're the same ones. Trade. Oh. Click on that. Go trade. See, I bought this. Did it not count?
Mothership successfully approached.
What? How? Huh? That shouldn't still be here. That should be a backpack now. I know I'm not gaslighting myself. I know for sure I bought that. I sold my towel to do it. And it vanished. I am so confused right now. Oh well. Not much I can do about it. Let's sell all. Get almost nothing out of this. Sell all. Price. Herm. Can't afford anything. They don't have a rocket launcher and... Oops. Let's see here. Sectors. This sector here. Stars. I visited this star. There were 4 planets. Too cold or too hot. Come on, where's your hitbox? Entirely too cold the whole day. Same. Tolerable, but it's a gas giant, so it can't do anything. If I go during the day, it's only going to be 2 degrees too hot. Is that going to kill me too fast? Let's,
You are already near the mothership.
Yes, I know. Thank you. Let's select the star. Exit that. Go here.
Warp engines engaged. Star system successfully approached. Solar engines engaged.
2 degrees. Now I think maybe this gameplay is bugged. No comment.
Warning. Planet contains hazards.
It is daytime, so it should be 402 degrees. No atmosphere, no liquids. No life. Should be no life. There might be those tentacly things. Ow. Yeah, look how fast that is killing me. Two degrees. 2 degrees. 2. Alright, what other stars have we got that we can visit in this star system? Or in this sector?
Orbit disengaged.
A brown dwarf with 5 planets.
Warp engines engaged.
Let's check it out.
Star system successfully approached.
Scan planet. That one's possible. That one's in temperature range and relatively safe. Same thing with this one. What are you back here? You're too cold. And the 4th ring? Is too cold. Let's try these.
Solar engines engaged.
The atmosphere won't kill me. The temperature won't kill me. Only the rocks from space and the lava will kill me. And I have a pretty good knack on being able to identify either of them.
Warning. Planet contains hazards. Proceed with caution.
Yep. Yes, sir, you betcha. That one sounded close. I like to bunny hop through the sky. Oh, I see a cave. If there's even the lightest chance, the faintest possibility of something useful, I'll go for it. Now, this has ecnexium, so I've got fuel. I'm not going to be fuel starved. That was either carbon or silicon. Silicon, so that puts me a step closer to getting the diamond key. Oh, I did not mark the planet with the diamond. Oh, no. Dead end. Great big giant chamber. I shouldn't be sprinting everywhere. Was that something? No. Sprinting uses my very precious and limited oxygen. Dead end. Minerals. Yummy, delicious minerals. Dead end. Dead end. Fuel. Dead end. Well, without an explosive device, it's a dead end. That's a dead end. More fuel to get lost in space with. And that's this cave done and potentially this planet done. If there are no other caves. Now I seem to recall I was going in this direction. Seems like only one cave on this world. Erupting volcano. Largely unimportant. All that really matters is I don't go dipping my toes into the salsa. Liquid hot magma. Actually, it's only magma underground. Deorbit. Go to the next one, see if I can find something useful. Go ahead and refuel.
Orbit disengaged.
Reverse upward. And I believe the next volcanic planet was over here.
Solar engines engaged.
Oh wait, what time?
Warning. Planet contains hazards. Proceed with caution.
It is daytime 69, so it should be nice. All right. I don't think I've ever encountered rain on a volcanic fog planet. This is new to me. Alright, there's my ship there, so to maximize the amount of surface area I've exposed, I'll make a quick turn and come at the ship from this angle. And then cross again this angle. And that should make every part of the map at least seen on screen, if not by the mini-map. The mini-map is a much smaller area than you can actually see distance-wise. This world has no caves. That is possible. Unfortunately, it is possible to visit a world and there be almost nothing. I got very lucky. Didn't notice this off the bat. I have some goodies here. Some pistol ammo and some suit durability. Not a bunch, but some. I haven't had it confirmed or denied whether or not there's always something on every planet. It would be pretty unfortunate to have a dungeon crawler where you can visit a place and literally get nothing. spend resources to go somewhere. That's not the sort of risk taking that most dungeon crawlers do. They have rewards even for the
Orbit
worst of
disengaged.
the situations, even if it's just a junk. Here's one bullet. But I have not so thoroughly explored each and every vacant planet I've encountered as to determine whether or not they are completely devoid of anything and everything. Alright. I am looking for another star with green outline. That's the mothership. Aha, 2 stars. We have a standard with 4 planets that I thought for sure I had visited. I did visit. Why is it not blue? I know why it's not blue, because it thinks I don't have the star chart upgrade again. I think. Alright, that has 9 planets. Standard, not in database. Highest probability is going to be here.
Warp engines engaged.
I want to find something.
Star system successfully approached.
So let's go one planet at a time. That is outside our range. I will scan it though, so it's in the database. This ring. Inside our data or temperature range. Ammonia vapor, atmosphere, no liquid, silicate rock. Let's see if the atmosphere kills me.
Solar engines engaged.
Because I need resources. I need resources for making a diamond key. I need resources for fuel. And I need resources for things future-wise. I also need, you know, better gear.
Warning.
Wait.
Planet contains hazards. Proceed with caution.
Ammonia vapor, no surface liquid, but it has hazards. Is there life? There better not be life. Placing rocks. Okay. There's life. Trees and plants. And then breeding aliens should be next, or whatever it's called. Yep, breeding aliens. And the atmosphere hurts. It's not the temperature, it's the actual atmosphere. So I will choose my battles, and I will not choose that battle. At least not for now. Ah, I saw another star over there.
Orbit disengaged.
Oh, that may have been that one. See, that's too hot. I'll scan it, but it's too hot. Well, it's too hot during the day. Let's go there at night.
Solar engines engaged.
As I have realized, I can do that now. Let's go sleep 3 times.
Warning. Planet contains hazards. Proceed with caution.
Oh yeah. Plenty into nighttime. Let's see if the planet kills me. There are a lot of achievements for this game regarding death, and there's one that I'm missing. It is I have to die simultaneously from heat and radiation, and I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to go about accomplishing that. I don't know if I have found in the past a planet that is hot and has radioactivity. Aha, a cave. Give me something good. We have not diamonds, we have sapphires. So this is a world of sapphire. I keep getting fooled by those pixels. I had mentioned before that you can turn off your flashlight. This is what it's like. Largely pointless. It's a thing that you can do. Which has the effect of making it impossible to see. And there's no punishment for just keeping it on. So I don't know why it is a toggleable thing, but it does exist. Now to make the key was about 350 diamonds, and that's typically how much it is for each of the keys. Oh, was that a thing? No, I just fell for it again. And to give an idea, this whole cave, I think I harvested 6 nodes? 7, something like that. 37 sapphire, you can see it right there. It's some, but that means that I would have to find 10 caves of this magnitude in order to be able to make a key. And that sounds about right-ish. Oh, it's daytime. I'm suffering. Or my suit is suffering. Alright, my phone has spoken to me to let me know that it is juiced. Oh, that's not the door. Yes, I'm using my precious oxygen to sprint. I shouldn't be, but I am. Give me that. There should be nothing in there, but I'll poke my head. No, there is nothing. There should be nothing over here, which is also true. And this is a dead end over here. I can see it on the map. These volcanic planets, thankfully, you can see everything on the little mini-map. You can see where all the tunnels are. So you can get an idea of how the world generates the maps and all that kind of stuff. Nothing useful. Dead end. Maybe I should not have sprinted as much. I do still have to make it back to my ship. Nighttime. Hello, Tina. You don't know what to do with your new one. Well, I would say try to do what you were doing with your old one. I bet your old claim is declaimed anyway. After all.
Orbit disengaged.
If on the odd occasion someone is watching this and sees what's happening in chat, this is someone that I know from playing Minecraft on Performium, who had to basically restart due to losing their account information. Or something like that. I could do this planet here. What we got going on this one? That's too cold. Let's go here.
Solar engines engaged.
Now this won't overheat me. And there's a chance that I might find a different gem. Planet contains hazards.
Warning. Planet contains hazards.
Yeah,
proceed with caution.
That's called lava. Or volcanoes or something. Well, I had all kinds of different hopes for this session beyond the not finding anything useful that has happened so far. I have not managed to find a planet in Sector 21 that has Acnexium crystal, or I have, but it's not allowing me to register it, even though I have been there multiple times. We have more sapphires. I've been there several times and perished there several times. And I can see the Acnexium beyond the paywall of need explosive to go there. So can't proceed with the main quest of the game and move on elsewhere in the exploration. And I can't visit the mothership, like go onto it, until I do that. So this has taken a turn for the unexpected, which is, I suppose, what I would prefer in the long run, because it gives me something to talk about and whatnot. Hello to Squishy Beanlet. Microbean. Beanling. Alright. Let's find more planets. Oh, or more caves. You know, I should get more oxygen before I go into that cave. So, Squishy Bean, I have been working on trying to get a sort of a regular streaming situation going, more than just Minecraft, but you will see lots of things on the Performium server going streamed. But I am experimenting with other games, particularly games that I am fond of, addicted to, or otherwise interested in playing. So there's going to be a little bit more variety going on. Do tell people, hey, there's some more sapphire here. I wonder if this is going to be one of those save games where I'll get tons of sapphire, but I will never find a sapphire key dungeon. Now I don't know if I can tell. Here, let me see here. It says that I have, well, maybe if I bring it over to this window. No. There does not seem to be anywhere that I can see an actual count of current viewers. One watching now. That sounds incorrect. Let's reload the tab. Because I know you're watching. I know Cuddles is watching. That should see 2 by my reckoning. But it says 1. So I don't know what criteria it is. But I feel like even though I have only the 2 of you watching. Oh no, I'm sprinting. I'm stuck sprinting. There we go. Even though I only have the 2 of you watching, I need to get into practice of mentioning some of the things partway through the stream, so I'm going to go ahead and mention it. I haven't figured out how to do the little messages that go across, the little words that scroll across the top or the bottom that other streamers have, and I don't have like a face cam thing, and I likely won't ever, because apart from camera shy, also I have enough bandwidth issues and bitrate things going on with this old computer anyway. But I have to figure out a way to mention in as few words as possible that to support the stream, I have set up a tip page or a tip link through Streamlabs, and I also have Patreon. And if you are not subscribed, to subscribe, and you know, just talking over meteorite impact. That's great. And you know, sort of come up with a just a easily memorized thing that can be stuck in my head to rattle off like I do at the end of my videos. But I also have realized now that the stream's been going for 2 hours that I missed the first hour of mentioning it, so I have to figure out a sort of a routine, some sort of trigger, an alarm or something. Because if I do get to the point, knock on wood, where I have plenty of people watching who, you know, aren't subscribed for some reason, it'd be nice to remind them. And same thing with, you know, someone goes, you know, I like this guy, I'm gonna give him $1 a month. That'd be nice. But I need to figure out some sort of alarm system or figure out what I need to do in order to get that little blurb to show up. I can't figure out what widget does that yet. I've just started doing the Streamlabs thing, so I'm trying to get my bearings through all of it, but I want to try to get all that set up. But if I don't start mentioning it, even if it's just the two of you watching it, I'll never start mentioning it, so I'll just mention it. Hey, subscribe! Like, you know, comment, you know, all those things. Patreon, Streamlabs tipping. Where is this planet? That's an asteroid. Where's the fourth planet from the outside? Oh. Oh, I was on the fourth planet. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. There are 4 more planetary orbits, and I can't find where this one is. Found this one. I'll just go ahead and scan it. It's not in the database, and I'm not going to visit it because it's going to kill me because it's too cold. But where is the one on the 4th ring from the outside? Hello, Magic Pixel. Aha! Found you. Too cold. But it's oxygen. It's an oxygen planet. I would freeze to death, but I would be able to breathe doing it. Alright, now the 2 outer orbits. Those are probably... There's one. Also frozen hunk of rock. Hunk. And now the final orbit. Aha. I see you flickering pixels. Okay. Best Beast Love is doing okay. Just hasn't been doing Minecraft stuff lately. Every time she has spare time that she would be able to do Minecraft stuff, instead she's been doing, let's say, IRL Minecraft stuff. She's trying to get a garden going. We're getting radishes, turnips, and at my request, onions and garlic chives. I think sunflowers, question mark? She's trying to grow some plants. And she's got little seedlings and sproutlings all over the house under little lamps, and once it starts getting warm again, they'll migrate outside, and then we can just see how worthwhile all the expenditure was. I know that the onions and the chives will work for sure, because all the onions and chives that we have growing in the kitchen, just sitting in little cups growing, I make food and I go, I'm going to snip off some onion grass. Snip, and then snip, 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 and it's part of my food. The onion works fine. It's the other foods, the more complicated stuff that we're trying to figure out if it's going to work or not. I built a raised garden bed in the yard last year. Yeah, last year. No, 2 years ago. And it produced some food, not a whole meal's worth, but some food. And it attracted pollinators, at least. There were some flowers in there too. We are also trying to get some more pollinator attracting plants outside. I planted last October. I I sawed through all the roots from dead trees and stuff in front of the house. I went and dug up a huge trench and planted evenly spaced a bajillion tulips, and those will just keep growing back, and any of them that didn't survive the initial planting, I can just plant new ones in their place. But ideally for me, the best kind of farm or garden is one where I just plant the things and I don't have to worry about it. It's just there. It regrows itself.
Engaged.
I don't have to tend to it. I can pull the weeds, but I don't have to just keep replanting every year. That's my kind of garden. She seems to like the busy work stuff.
Star system successfully approached.
Which, good for her. I don't. I'd rather, have my time to play Minecraft and everything else on my computer. Oh, I could visit this. Oh, it's a volcanic planet. Let's go. Let's
Solar
go!
engines engaged. Warning. Planet contains hazards. Proceed with caution.
In addition to that, she and I both have extreme ADHD. So there's the whole, what were we supposed to do this week? And then like 3 months go by. Oh yeah, we were supposed to get the sunflowers planted. Oh no! Apparently I've been here. I have questions. That should have been a blue ring around that planet, or around that star, indicating that I had been here. I'm gonna have to go back to the mothership. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Back away. Click on this. I am around this star, I think. Planets.
Orbit disengaged.
Yeah, I've been there. Mothership.
Warp engines engaged.
So yeah, I have one of the more gorgeous plants that I have that I'm going to actually be looking into getting more. It's a great filler plant. It works in my rock garden just fine. I have a whole bunch of lava rocks around my porch, and the plant is sort of burgundy in color, and it is called coral bell, and it's beautiful. It even shoots up these sort of flower stalks, and the leaves stay as leaves all winter long. I could go out there right now and it still looks just like it did during the spring and summer, and it's largely ignorable. I can just plant them and they simply exist. I like it. Let's see here. Urgent incoming message. What's the urgency? I've already read this. It's no longer urgent. It stopped being urgent when I read it the first time. All right. I
Mothership successfully approached.
I got a what's called a crepe myrtle. That is kind of iffy, but it's called a black diamond crepe myrtle, and it has these sort of, I guess, blackish reddish leaves. My ideal garden is a goth garden. I was a goth kid when I was in high school, and uh, the the appeal of those colors has never left me. I was attracted to gothness because of the colors. Like I was already wearing the colors, and then some people at school said, "Hey, we noticed you're wearing all this. Why don't you join our little ragtag bunch of miscreants?" And it was just people who ate lunch together. But some of them had excessive mascara, and all of them introduced me to good music. And so if good music and neat colors go hand in hand, then why not? Why should you have to throw that away when you grow up? I like my goth garden colors, and so I've got uh, black peppers and heritage black carrots, and I've got the black diamond crepe myrtle. I've got the burgundy coral bell. I had some vino coleus, but I realized that I misunderstood that they were annual, not perennial, and so they died off and never came back. So I'm being sure to make sure that all of the things that I get from now on are perennial. They are things that once you plant them, they will just keep living until the plant itself dies. Like tulips, I think have a lifespan of, I don't know, 7 or 8 or 9 years, something like that. But that's enough from a new bulb. So anyway, what was I doing? Quests. I was doing quests. Oh, now it's rupees. I thought it was sapphires. I thought I could turn something in. Keep some of the interest I had as a kid. I'm still interested in dinosaurs. I am still interested in space. And I am still interested in video games. I became instantly addicted to Wolfenstein 3D in 1993, and I never have stopped playing video games since, and I never will. Let's see here. Sell those, and these, and this. Trying to get some money so I can buy that star chart upgrade again. I don't know why. Let's see here. Let's not sell all. Thank you. Finally register that. I need $7. That's good. I went from 493 to 498, but I sold $10 worth. What? Okay, 2. There we go. I'm gonna buy this again. Purchase. You cannot afford this item. Oh, price 524. Okay. All right. Okay. Value 27, price 29. I'm going to click OK. All right. That time I can do it. Now I'm going to purchase this. Now it's in my inventory. exit panel. I'm gonna come out here. I'm gonna use it. My star chart has been upgraded. Don't know what happened before. I'm down 500 bucks from the first time I did that. And I have no towel left. But now everything is blue and red. Just like it should be. I've visited the things that are blue. I have not visited the things that are red. I have no towel. It's time to panic. Alright. So, can't set foot there safely or there. Let's back out. Now this star system has, or this star sector, hiccup, has 5 stars and I've only been to 3. You're back, you got dinner. What did you dinner? Also, welcome back. Alright. I've not been to these 2. A brown dwarf with 8 planets and a red dwarf with 7. I'll go to the red dwarf first.
Warp engines engaged.
Bum, 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 bum. I probably should do that. YouTube doesn't even like it when you pretend to be saying music things. Oh, see, there's a danger.
Star system successfully
Let
approached.
me free move my mouse, please, thank you, before this thing shoots at me. And I won't shoot first. But it's going to start bobbing and weaving once it notices me. There we go. Let's go over here. Alright, further away from the sun. Ow. Ow. That's my ship you're shooting. Come on. There we go. Now maybe I might get a rocket launcher. Board the ship. Alright. You haven't seen rain in months? I've got rain right here. You can have it. It's cold and wet and I don't like it. Wait, where are you that you haven't seen rain? Are you out west? Yeah, even in Texas it's been raining. Cuddles has had rain. Welcome to the first boarded alien spaceship. I guess technically I'm the alien to them. But they attacked me first. So let's see what they had. You're up north. Oh, instead of rain you have snow. That's no problem. Alright. Pretty lucky. No one's shot at me yet. Other than, you know, the ship itself. So ideally I'm going to find some containers. Yes, I have all the dad jokes, but I'm not a dad. Is that a faux pas? That's mathematically hilarious, to quote Claptrap. I know it may seem like I'm going through the same exact corridors and junctions all over again, but I am not, I assure you. Yay! I can repair my ship, and what's this? Acid resist. I can craft acid resistance. Oh yeah, that's right. I have my fur babies, so I suppose I am a dad to the fur babies. A foster dad, an adoptive dad. Called them mom jokes. Yeah. I just want a rocket launcher. That's all I want. I want a rocket launcher so I can prove to them that there's agnexium on that planet in the correct sector so I can move on with my life. I have determined that the ship is piloted by nothing. There's no life. There's no robots. Nothing shooting at me. It was an automated ship that just said, something new, let's kill it. Your life is a zoo. Yes, but are you the exhibit or the zookeeper? Or are you just a patron? Oh, well, that's a small little tunnel. And that's a nothing. A nothing alcove. Both of my cats know that laser pointers are lights, but they still go hog wild when they hear the drawer that contains them get opened. Also, fun fact, cows respond to laser pointers in much the same way as cats. Hey! A better shooty bang bang. Let's equip that and let's go ahead and load up on rockets for when I get a rocket launcher. And let's use some radiation resistance. Oh, that was a weird lag. Said up. Make sure I don't step on the railing when I go through the door. That's how to crash the game. Oh yeah, most mammals that see... aha! I can get the agnexium! I mean... finally. Let's equip this puppy as well. Oh yeah, Dracula can see the laser pointer. He's mostly blind, but bright things, oh yeah, he can see them. I swear, when he finally perishes, which he's only 2 years old now, so ideally it's going to be at least 15 years before that happens. But when he finally does, well, for one thing, I'm going to be a 55-year-old mess who misses his little cat. But also, if I do decide that I am in need of a new cat, I have determined that the best cat in the world is one that has vision impairment, because I've had lots of cats in my life. None have been this affectionate or trusting. Alright, so now I have looted the ship. Let's blow it up. Because there are parts. So, I could stay here in the star system and continue examining to look around and try to find more stuff here, but I plan on coming back and revisiting every single planet after I do the main quest line as part of my research for this character, for this RP, I guess. So, instead of spending any more time here, let's see if I can manage to survive long enough on that other world that has the Acnexium. So let's go in here. It was in this sector, so go to the sectors map, click on stars. Because I made a note on this star, it shows up yellow, so I should now be aiming directly at it. There we go. Now the stars that I've visited have a blue ring, and it's hard to tell, but there's a yellow ring around this one, and anything I haven't visited gets a red ring. And I am so upsetty that I am missing my towel.
Proceed with caution.
Not because I spent the towel to get the money, that was intentional, but because I spent the towel to get the money and the thing that I purchased never arrived in my inventory, that's what's upsetting.
Star system successfully approached.
Alright. So, that looks like it's got yellow when I highlight. Does this also turn yellow when I highlight? No. So I think it's this one, but let's be sure. Ah!
Fuel insufficient for return journey.
That was not the space bar. That was the M key. Let's do this again. Point at the star. There we go. Space bar. Zoom in. It's the first orbit. So this is the one that I want. Apparently the sweet spot is off to the left. There we go.
Solar engines engaged.
So all of these things that you have listed, are they all cats?
Warning. Planet contains hazards. Proceed with caution.
Because it would be funny if some of these were like, you know, turtles and budgies and other animals that aren't cats that you just lump in with all the rest as being cats. Okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them all being cats, but I think it would be kind of funny. Huh. Oh yeah, I have all these cats, and also I have this iguana who thinks he's a cat, and I have a rabbit who thinks he's a dog, and I have a dog that thinks he's a fish. That would be a zoo and a half. Alright, I'm not suffering yet much. Let's get that Acnexium and then go back to the ship. I see you, gas monster. I swear. If after all this work, there's a gas monster at the entrance again, I'm gonna cry. There isn't. Alright, so now we get to see why I needed the rocket launcher. All that exploring and dying, suffering, just so I could do this here, just to prove that there's a Nexium. And that's a bug. That's a bug. This is supposed to be cave. I mean, it's cave all right, but that's not traversable. What is that orb that I'm pondering over there? What are you? Maybe this is supposed to be like this. Oh my goodness. I'm taking a screenshot. I have to come revisit this planet once I have better gear. I have to now. That is an explorer's dream. I hope that's real. I hope that's not just a graphical issue. I think I explored all the rest of this cave. It was just that part that was behind the barricade I didn't get. Alright. Go outside, immediately suffer, go back inside, come back out again. Ow, I'm suffering. Go away. We sail through endless skies. Stars shine like eyes, and black night sighs. Terrence something or other. My brain says it was Butler or something like that. Alright. Nighttime! Alright, let's go. Mark this planet. I picked up Acnexium. You saw me do it. I saw a video not too long ago of someone who has a dog and a cat. The dog barely counts as a dog. It's one of those little yippy things. But the cat was raised around the dog the whole time. And so the cat doesn't meow. The cat barks. It goes meow, meow, meow. I call it mearking.
Orbit disengaged.
Alright, I'm dropping a beacon. It recognized him this time! Look at that! And what is that red? Oh, that must be the beacon.
Mothership transit complete.
Okay. Warp to mothership. Maybe I can get on the mothership this time. I didn't test it right off the bat. All right. Mission command. Well done. Great job on your first real mission. Great job, huh? You didn't count all the death? All right.
Mothership successfully approached.
We've granted you an additional 100 quants to buy new equipment. With your confirmation of actinium crystals, we are safely moving the mothership to Sector 21. Your next job is a little more complex. First, you need to find another planet with actinium crystals in Sector 00. Then you'll need to fulfill at least one of the quests. Our researchers need help gathering certain things to help them understand the sector of the galaxy. This way, sector by sector, we can make our way across the galaxy to our new, hopefully permanent home. You are welcome to come aboard the Altair now. You've earned it. I was welcome before. You just said that the airlock was jammed. What? I wasn't welcome before? That's what it was? Okay. I'm a human, but I wasn't allowed on the human ship. Thanks. To complete a quest, click on the Quests button on the right while at the mothership. You will see a list of items to recover. If you find one of these items, bring it back to the mothership and return to the quests panel. Click on the quest and press Submit Quest for approval to fulfill the goal. Quests will only be available to complete once each, but new quests may be added to the list upon reaching a new sector. Note: quest items do not need to be recovered from the same sector as actinium crystals. Alright, what are the quests right now? Is it still... Yep. I need to find critters and rubies. By this point on my first playthrough, I had bajillions of rubies. Alright. Now, let's go on to the Altair. There's not a lot going on. And every one of the human race is wearing a spacesuit. All 900 million of them are represented here. Now there's always a guy coming out here. They stop. You can trade with them. You can do quests for them. Well, thank you for dropping in, Squishy Bean. Good to see you. Nice to know you're okay. So each and every one of these NPCs has something to trade, and that never replenishes. And they have quests, and those never replenish. Oh, I have that on the ship. You can't turn things in unless they're in your inventory. On the ship doesn't count. Now the shopkeepers, their inventories should reset, except I've had an awful lot of hard luck with this one. I'm going to strive for getting this backpack upgrade because I need it. So that's cold resist, and that's important for me. I can afford it, so I'm getting it. And let's see what it takes. So it's those things, it's silicon, and it's actinium. And then I will be able to visit planets that are impossibly cold. You have gadgets and gizmos for murderization and ammo to go along with them. You have things related to the ship. Storage upgrades are 1,500 each. The guys behind the bar have Starbucks with a X. And then everyone else is just a general basic NPC. They all have names, they all have trade, they all have quests, but most of the time the quests turn out to be things that you tend not to have on your first visit. Sold the brain that I had and the eyeball. Don't have any of that stuff yet. Don't have that. Trying to get some quick bucks. Ah! There we go. Turn in a quest. Money. Have I talked to you? Oh yeah, your hitbox is elsewhere. Talk to all these guys for quests. Nope. 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 Don't remember, so I'll talk again. Nope. I have a transistor. Just not on me. No, it's on the ship in storage. More scales. Nope. Nope. I love this. Alert, you are talking to an empty spacesuit. Nope. I can't jump. Now you know that this is humanity because there's trees growing on the ship. That's how it works, right? I'll go to the far end and work my way to the front. Ultimately, this is all there is of humankind. Nope. Nope. I should have slaughtered a bunch more aliens than I did. Nope. Ah. Magic pixel. Nope. Nope. Looking for someone to buy my sapphire. Nope. 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 Uh-uh. Now this one I have to come all the way over here and try not to get stuck on the couch. Nope. Because getting stuck on the couch, that's a session ender. That's a bug and a half. Nope. A lot of rubies. Emeralds too, but only the one sapphire. Hello? Your cup looks radioactive, sir. And or madam. Nope. Nope. Oh. No. 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 Couple of them with eyeballs, that's good to know. Wait, was that sapphire or diamonds? Diamonds. I was trying to stay alive when I was killing them. Yeah, I know. Nope. 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 Okay. Did I talk to you already? Scales. And you? Nope. Okay. Well, that was largely unproductive. So most immediately my goal is 1500 for storage upgrade, 1500 more for next storage upgrade, 3000 for backpack upgrade. Whew. Now I could sell some of the stuff that I've got, and I probably ought to. Because many of these things I can just get more of rather easily. So let's see here. Let's go and trade. Oh look, storage upgrade. Oh, and there's a rocket launcher. 523 though. Alright, cold is really ultimately the one that I want to focus on first, but what is alien scales, huh? For acid resist. I think, oh wait, let's repair the ship, because I know I got hit a couple of times. And let's use these. Now this, I can get the acnexium and the silicon fairly regularly from caves. It's this thing here, the alien injector. That's going to be troublesome. I might have to rely on just loot for some of my upgrades at first. Alright. Hey, there's that. And this was the diamond key. Right. So let's put that in storage, put that in storage. Place all. All of these things can just go in storage, and then eventually I will have enough to just buy stuff outright. I'm not hugely concerned, but I don't want to fill up my inventory, so there we go. So now I'm being asked to go here to this new sector. Oh, I should undock.
Orbit disengaged.
Back away from the mothership. This sector's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stars in it. I need to find one with acnexium. That's a red giant with 6 planets. That's hopeful. Red giant with 8 planets. A magnetar. Let's go to the one with 8 planets.
Fuel insufficient for return journey. Proceed with caution.
Oh, you could have told me before. No, it isn't. That took less than 99 fuel.
Star system successfully approached.
That's a bug. That has to be a bug, because I haven't had any upgrades to my ship or anything. It says it takes 71 to go, but it doesn't. That is a bug. I'm gonna pester the dev with it too. Alright. That's too hot. I mean, I'll scan it. This is too hot. No, it's not. It's got oxygen, sedimentary rock, sulfuric acid as the liquid, but it's
Solar engines engaged.
mostly in my temperature range. Red!
Warning. Planet contains hazards.
Yeah, it
Proceed
does.
with
I'm
caution.
going in at night. Special time travel capsule right here. That should be nighttime. That should be amply nighttime. I'll go back one more. No, I won't. No, I won't. Worst case, I can hunt around at night and then hop back to the ship or into a cave. I want to find the Echnexium, ultimately. That's what I want to do first. And if I can't find it... See, this has got life! I can get some animal parts, ideally. Hey, there's a landed UFO. Are you hostile? I see a tentacle monster. Do you have quests for me? Oh, you have trade and quests? Oh, I need that. Can't afford that. Rubies. Okay. Are you? You are. You're going to attack me. You're going to attack him too on accident. Or on purpose. Are you really trying to kill the alien? I mean, I've watched it happen enough. Well, let's see what's in the chest. They don't mind me taking stuff. Strange life form. Okay. So there's a cave in the fluid. I won't say water. There's a cave in the fluid, in the liquid. I can't enter that cave without, you know, lots of pain and suffering. Here's one out in the middle, though. Echnexium, please. Please. Please, Echnexium. Or any crystal would do right now, but Echnexium, most important. I hear living things. Usually living things in caves are bad news. Is that a diamond? That was a diamond. So this planet has diamonds on it. I will need to try to remember that. What I ought to do is play with a notepad. Because alt-tabbing with this game doesn't work right. When you lose focus with this game, it does something funny. There's nothing behind there. Sometimes there will be like a chest right behind one of these. And when that happens, you can just open the chest without having to break the barricade. That's always nice, but it is infrequent. So that's almost it, unless there's something useful down here. I've received some diamonds. Dead end. Likewise. There's oxygen. I didn't need to be conserving my oxygen. I could have been sprinting the whole time. Why didn't I tell me? Oh, now it's painful. Go back, hide in the cave, estivate, and then come back out when it is night. The popping noises of ambient fake life. Another cave, more diamonds. A lot of thunder. Boop. Sometimes there's something behind the stalagmites. And it's stalagmites on the bottom and tights on the top. T for top. I see diamonds. Is it worth the rocket? You betcha. When you break those, you also get a chance at some ore. Lots of extra diamonds. Watch, this was already accessible from elsewhere. No, I don't think it was. No, it wasn't. So yeah, I needed to blast that for diamonds. Cool. I can sprint. I have oxygen. And pop my head out and pop my head back in and then actually pop my head out. I betcha. Yep, that's suffering. So I haven't found Echnexium on this planet, but I have found diamonds, and there is another cave that does have, or should have diamonds in it, but I cannot access it because it is under a fluid that will melt my face. Let me in. So, I think the Acnexium finding and the quest fulfillment is going to have to wait until next time because I have other stuff that I want to do, including eat. I am hungry. So I am going to just go ahead and make a note on this planet. I need to remember, I'll probably go back and rewatch and figure out which planet it is that had the, the, the diamond ruins and which planet it was that had that weird cave event. I should have made a note immediately. I didn't. My bad. But let's see here. Let's go to star level and then planets. And then it was this one. Go underwater. Come on. Diamond cave. Exit panel. And that's that. Alright. Let's offload this stuff, and while I'm doing that, I guess I'll go ahead and wrap up. I didn't get nearly as far as I was hoping in this session, but I did manage to get a rocket launcher so I could prove that that one planet for sure had the crystals I needed, so that's good. Advanced the quest line somewhat. I wasn't fully expecting to be able to do the whole main quest line in one sitting, but it would have been nice. So I got 104 diamonds out of that, and I need 300 something to make the key. So I'm still a ways off anyway. I have plenty of time to find that dungeon. I am going to be trying to figure out a routine for having one day for this game, one day for Minecraft, one day for Skyrim, one day for other things, and try to figure out the best sort of routine for that. What I might do is take a break here and then get another game started, because I am eager to see which games are actually going to cooperate with the streaming, even if I'm not going to turn them into regular stream games. So I might, after a while, get another stream going. If that's the case, I will make another mention of that in my Discord, which, by the way, if you're watching this in video form, do join my Discord. It is where I announce all of my uploads and my streams and talk about what my plans are for things that are coming up. And I provide sneak peeks on the Discord to people who are my Patreon supporters, of which there are several now at the Lapis level. And I hope that everything just keeps on going nice with the development there. I am trying to figure out exactly how I want to do the tiers, the tier rewards. I know that at the $10 and up level or tier, the one of the rewards is whenever I publish a new book, you have the option of receiving an autographed copy of it, but that is not an all the time thing. I'm not publishing a new book every month. That would be wild. But I have lots of other stuff going on, and any support that I can get from Patreon or tips in the streams can go towards some of these projects and tasks, and one of those is I'm hoping to get to the point where I can just pay for the full version of Streamlabs, because I think that's what I'm missing to be able to do some of those overlay things for the widgets. I'm not 100% certain, but it does feel like that's the way it works as far as I can tell. Uh, but that's not the only thing. There's Discord Nitro. I want to make my Discord even more hospitable for uh, guests. I have lots of channels with things for people to do and watch. I have channels where I have feeds from just literally hundreds of YouTubers. So there's no real reason to get bored there. There's channels for discussions on any and every subject. Most of them my personal favorite subjects, but there's other channels too. And there's plenty of people, including people who want more new people to talk to. So if you have not joined the Discord, do please join. But For those of you who are watching in video format, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, leave them down below. Um, if you like this video and like what I'm doing here, please give a like. I do appreciate it, and it does help. And if you haven't already, do please subscribe. I am pushing for that 2,000 subscriber mark and beyond. But right now, most immediately, my goal is 2,000 subscribers. I am a little over 100 away, and I can't wait. So if you have not subscribed, please do, and I thank you for it. But I'm going to let you go so I can eat and see what else I want to do today. So thank you once again for watching. This is Thorn of Night, and I will talk to you later.